Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. In front of us, we have the LITEMALADSP MLite-880. This is an AM, FM stereo, longwave, VHF, airband, single sideband, shortwave, SDR, portable radio. During this video, I'm going to hook up the Terk Advantage to it and do a daytime band scan. First we'll go over features, second I'll do a size comparison, and third we'll start cruising the daytime band. So let's check it out. The MLite-880. It's a pretty awesome radio. Think of it as a DSP2 economy version. That's what it is. Alright, so let's look at features of the MLite-880. You can find it for sale right around $180 at the making of this video. Hopefully it'll be on Amazon soon, though you can only find this at evolve.com. I don't know if I said that right, but I'll have links to it in the comments section and video description if you so desire the radio and you want to find it. It's rather interesting, so let's check it out. A lot of features. So left hand side, we have a external antenna jack, which is pretty cool. You can set it for high Z or 50 ohm. It also provides bias T power from the radio. Pretty awesome. It does have a soft touch plastic style setup. I'm not a fan, but it's okay. You know, it's not too bad for the price. Got a gloss top there. It says its name, of course. We have a little light here. This indicates bias T power when it's activated. A little blue light shines there. We also have two other indicators. I don't know if you can see them. There is a charge status indicator there and a Bluetooth send status indicator. So you can use wireless earbuds or a Bluetooth speaker. I like that. So it externally sends the radio's audio. So fantastic. I love that. We have a nice 2 3/4 inch dot matrix LCD, which is pretty cool. Turn it on. Show you this. It has a built-in spectrum. And it's pretty hard to see here. Let's probably have to put something behind here, maybe get a better contrast, but you can see we got a contrast there, and we got some information on the screen, but it's pretty basic. There you go. Light goes out. You can see what's going on. That light's a little too much, unfortunately, but you can't turn it off. Frequency. Our antenna, we're using high Z. Modulation AM. Battery life. Speaker mode. Current time. Nice. So yeah, there's a lot here. And we'll get to see this spectrum in action as I use the external loop attached. Right now there's no antenna really. It uses the telescopic at the moment, as you can see there. But when we hook up here, it'll disengage. Let's go ahead and turn that back off, just give you an idea. So our speaker here is right around 1 3/4 inches. So a nice little setup. I like it, sounds good. So we have a bunch of buttons here. This looks like a phone, like a touchpad on a phone. Nice. So if you look at 1 through 0, and I get numerics, so you can enter your frequencies directly. And you got an asterisk button and a pound sign, so you can do different functions with those as well. And if you look at all the orange writing, one is your step feature, which has a ton of steps, which is fantastic. Mode, as it says, you can change the mode from AM to AM synchronous, which is nice. Lower sideband, upper sideband, you get the drill, right? Radio setting, a bunch of menu settings. Frequency set, so that's when you want to enter frequencies and manually hit that. Enter your frequency in and go. Simple. You got visual parameters, so what's showing on the screen, you hit this, gives you a little menu, adjust the brightness, stuff like that. Audio, hit 6. It lets you adjust the 3 customizable bandwidth filters for AM, and then there's also 3 more for single sideband. I thought that was pretty cool. And so yeah, you can adjust the low and the high end, and you can have 3 filters. So it's actually very, very customizable. I like that. And there's a lot more there as well. But yeah, we'll maybe check a look at that. So record, we got a record function. Now recording, it's okay. It's not fantastic. It's kind of like a line level-ish. It needs some perfection there. It works, but it's not ideal. I'd rather use the headphone jack and just use a separate recorder. Channel memory, now this is nice. You get 500 presets on this radio, which is fantastic. It has 50 presets per page. You got 10 pages, of course, 1 through 0. So that's a nice setup. And you can name the individual memories, which I thought that was pretty cool. So you can put an 8 alphanumeric designation to the memory. 9, it doesn't say anything in the manual, but when you press that button, it disables the screen, which is kind of important if you're using an antenna like the telescopic. High Z, it's real sensitive. It picks up the noise from the screen. You can disable this noise by hitting 9, disabling the screen. So I do notice it does come in handy periodically, especially in medium wave. And of course, asterisk usually for a decimal point. Zeros for your band, so you can go access all the different bands on the radio, which is a ton. Like I mentioned, it's long wave all the way to 2-meter ham, so it's pretty fantastic what you can do with this radio. If you haven't seen the official review, check it out in the iCard section. This is just an overview, a basic one. Enter confirmation, pretty simple there. ABCD, so this is pretty nice. This is quite a bit as well. These navigate menus. As you can see, you can quickly mute the audio. You can change from headphone to speaker mode to turning it off completely. B is your squelch menu. Press and hold takes you to the adjustment, which is nice right away. You don't have to go through a menu to get to it. Same with noise reduction on C. Noise reduction is like a killer app for this radio. It's built into the radio. It's nice. Most people have a DSP. 2 loves noise reduction. It's the same ability here. Press and hold the C button, and it lets you set that threshold as well. And of course, D is like a backspace or return button to get out of a menu. So there you go. I love it. So hopefully you see some of that in action today. USB-C charge input. So we have a 21700 battery, and it charges at an amp. That's pretty nice. And I believe you can use this as well to hook up to your PC to update the firmware. Headphone jack for headphone listening. And of course, we have our tuning knob, which is plastic, which I wish they would have went aluminum. Would have been nicer. But you get what you get. So we have volume when you press it in, and we also have frequency mode. So it goes back and forth, frequency and volume. So you have to remember that one. I'll probably end up doing that quite a bit if I don't remember to mute. Top of the radio, we got the micro SD card slot. The on-off switch. The on-off switch is plastic too. It's kind of cheesy. I wish they would have done something better with that. It's just like a little slide toggle. I don't know. I'm not a fan, but it's okay. Our antenna swivels up and 360, which is nice. That extends out to a nice 28 inches. On the back, I think it covers some of our bands here. You can see the frequency ranges. Nice. High performance. Yeah, it's definitely high performance there. Modulation types, as I went over. Oh yeah, narrow FM, wide FM. And then over here we have our battery compartment. Now there is no weather band, if you're wondering. That's a wide omission. It would be nice if they included it, because they did include the air band and the 2-meter, but they didn't include the weather band. That would have been nice. But yeah, there's your battery compartment for a 21700 unprotected button top. Goes in there, so if you're wondering. It ships with a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Some venting there, and I think the bottom's is pretty simple. All right, cool. Do a quick size comparison, and we'll start cruising the band because we're running out of time, but a lot to go over. So CC pocket in the house, as you can see. It's kind of more of like a tabletop size radio. 10:46 a.m. at Central Standard Time in Chicago, Illinois, USA, for the sake of the band scan. We have a CC Skywave 2 in the house. Can I get an idea? You get the idea, right? Yeah. And of course, if you don't have those, we always have a deck of cards handy. I'm going to try to find it. There we are. Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He can spin it like no one can. He loves his radios from, I don't know, MLite-880 land. He's Iron Man. But there you go. Deck of cards. Iron Man loved the ESP radio. This is pretty awesome. Okay, let's turn this on. So first we have to hook up our antenna. We're going to be using the Terk Advantage passive loop. It's Terk time. And yeah, this is great. If you can't find them, you can find them on eBay now, I think. Because I think they stopped selling them new, or they're not. They got back stock. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully they continue to sell them. We're plugged that in. We just got a simple TS patch cable. So if you're using bias T, they give you an adapter with the radio, which is a TRS, and it goes to a SMA, which is nice. And I think it lets you deliver power as well, but this is only for passive. So there we go. We're connected. Let's turn this on. Slide our switch. And I think I'm going to put a background here. Maybe that'll help us read the screen a little bit better. Oh yeah, it's just going to be dark on the radio, but at least you can read the screen, I guess. That's better than nothing. When that light goes out, then everything goes normal. Well, I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn up the volume. So here we go. All right, great. So we'll tune to our first station. So we hit this button again. Go back to frequency mode. First station's there. Gonna move the antenna edge to the station I'm trying to receive and tune it in.
Was it? Oh my God! There's a tweet literally for everything. Huh?
Yeah.
You what?
His polymers aren't low enough. I hate when I'm like it's 30%.
I know.
So there's WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. That's to the north there. Our directions north, east, southwest. I'm going to try to go a little quicker, but you can see how the spectrum works. It's really neat. You can actually slow it down. increase its responsiveness. And you can just do a line if you want, or fill. This is in fill mode right now, and it's showing me right on that frequency. Now you can't adjust the width of it, unfortunately. You just get what you get on the screen. It's kind of a bummer, but you can see some other station up here. It's coming in, so that's nice. Yeah, it's cool. It's just it's a light version. That's what it is, and it's a cool radio. I mean, the noise reduction. Let's check it out. Let's turn this back on. So we just press hold, let go. All right, hold on a second. I screw that up. Showing mute. There we go.
He'd begun predicting a long time ago Obama would attack Iran due to his inability to negotiate properly. Oh my God, Mr. Art of the Deal, right?
Level.
And meanwhile, Obama had a great Iran deal that Trump blew up, and here we are.
Where's the president of Venezuela? Is he still
Maduro. Yes, he's
tied up somewhere?
Yes, he's no in casa in Venezuela. Where is he? Where is he? What prison is he? I don't even know.
I don't remember.
I don't know. That was just a minute ago. We kidnapped a foreign leader. And,
yeah, I was just wondering if he was going to, kidnap anyone in Iran and...
I keep thinking about how we reacted when Obama's military took out Osama bin Laden. Yes. We all cheered.
Okay, there's 560 WIND Chicago, the answer. Yeah, booming, look at that. Pretty awesome. I'm using the loop again. It works perfect. The trick advantage, you only need to pass the loop. You don't have to go active. This works in most cases. It's kind of weird that this screen is going to go back and forth, but it's just because that bright white LED. You can't turn it off. You only got 5 seconds is the shortest delay. Unfortunately, it's what you get. You can go menu. I'm not really going to show a whole bunch, but you can just look real quick here. So audio menu. You can change the filter. There's narrow. I think we're going to stay on narrow because that's where it works the best. Get the noise reduction there. We got stereo enabled. I think you just hit the A key. Takes you to the next menu. We have AGC. So right now it's middle, which is pretty good for most cases. And you can have AGC limit 85 decibels and gain 25 decibels. So that's kind of cool that it does that. In the third page, we have a noise blanker mode. Yeah. And then we have equalizer. And then we have the key beep. Of course, I turn that off. I don't like it. And squelch. So, yeah, if you want. But you can do squelch from here, too, as well. But let's return. Let's keep going. All right. Next station. Let's unmute.
To make any attempt to rebuild at a different location.
Okay, 580.
Taiwan. It's inevitable
See the spectrum moving as I tune?
military facilities would be
Tuning away, tuning back in.
and probably destroyed quite quickly, such as on Okinawa, and of course the U.S. base on Okinawa, which is close to Yonaguni. So by putting these missiles.
Oh, I just kept holding it. I gotta let go. 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois, 150 miles to the southeast, College Town, and NPR. So yeah, it's cool. This is working out great. Let's keep going.
We're talking to Bethany Allen. She's the head of China investigations for the Australian Strategic Policy Institute. And here's a message we got from Rob in Ohio.
Oh, that's cool.
All of that is something we should be concerned about as we're looking at the larger campaign.
So there's 590 WKZO Kalamazoo, Michigan. It passed the KZO test. Nice with that noise reduction turned up. It sounds really good. Yeah, so yeah, this is to the east there, 137 miles, I believe. Yeah, cool. I love how you can see the signals there. All right. Fantastic. I love the radio technology, where it's going, where it's headed. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it back up.
The French and the British, after the British base was attacked in Cyprus yesterday, said that they would join and then...
Center point in Collins,
There we go.
Northeast Cedar Rapids. IowaTeamSolver.com if you want to do a search online and find out what they're all about. A lot of information lives there. IowaTeamSolver, all one word.com. Or just give them a call and you can talk one-on-one. At the office, their phone number is 319-200-1495.
So 600 is WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles to the west. All right, we're going to have to really haul here. All right, let's go turn this back on.
On-bone knee pain, but we were talking...
Armies outside of their borders. And we thought we had a deal, but then they backed out. And they came back, and we thought we had a deal, and they backed out. I said, you can't deal with these people.
Okay, WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin to the north. Booming in. Probably have to turn the volume down.
And send our love and support to their families. In their memory, we continue this mission with ferocious, unyielding resolve to crush the threat.
All boots on the bridge. That's the call from organizers of the upcoming Selma Bridge Crossing Jubilee celebration.
Happens here.
Wrigley Field will host its first ever Chicago HBCU Baseball Classic this spring. Prairie View A&M and Alabama A&M.
So 640 is WMFN, Peatone, Illinois, Black Information Network.
And all plans to sit in the audience and be insulted by the
Black Information Network.
At the combine to indicate anything different.
Yeah, nothing that I heard in regards to that. But it is interesting that as we're in our little DJ Moore world, and then along comes AJ Brown to make it a little bit more complicated and interesting.
A behemoth.
Mm-hmm.
And just to wrap it up, so this is what Freer had to say. Eagles GM Howie Roseman knows the situation is delicate and actively shopping Brown.
So 670 to score, WCR, Chicago, home of the Cubs. Sweet. Loving this radio.
Camp has done recon too on potential landing spots and which have a...
Just not that funky screen. Okay, let's see if we get 700. I doubt it. Try. Yep. Got something there. Turn on noise reduction, turn it up. Too much noise reduction.
A second rounder.
Whoop. There we go. Just pick up a little bit. This is WWO. No, WLW, excuse me. Cincinnati, Ohio. 300 miles to the east. Rockin. It's like a super radio. Loving it. So noise reduction can really reduce the signal. Okay, so let's go ahead and exit. All right. We're gonna, whoops. So one thing about this volume control, I wish it was separate. That could be nice if it was separate here. That makes sense. You got the room for it. Just back and forth with the frequencies, a little annoying.
To relocate a business. So you do your homework. Maybe it depends on who you're reading or who you're asking or who you are. But you've got a lot of good news about why Chicago's a nice place to live today. It's 10:57. News in the Northwestern Medicine newsrooms coming up.
WGN, Chicago.
Still the Alpha Wealth Hour on W.
Okay, can't hover on this, but yeah, this is WNDZ Portage, Indiana. Access Radio Chicago. Got some good music on there. I like it.
James has even caught the attention of his mother-in-law, and she never gives him attention.
Oh, you smell amazing, James.
Oh, thanks, Mom. I love you too.
I never said that.
Add Gain Scent Boosters to your laundry. Add joy to your day.
Too many tools, too much stress, and way too many bills.
780 WBBM News Radio, Chicago.
Platform for...
Move this out of me. Can I just say he's made his whole party is just awful. So Nancy Mace, Republican of Crazy Town, did you say that she targeted...
820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois. Left-wing station that I don't really listen to too much, but as you can see, it's booming. Can't pick this up. Weak station. Okay, so that's WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin to the north. Yeah, so 250 watts, 52 miles. Yeah, it's rocking. People picked it up. 870. Might be something here. See a little something. There we are. I don't feel like trying to turn the volume up. WKAR, East Lansing, Michigan. I can hear it. It's 195 miles to the east. And you can see it, too, on the spectrum. So you know you're getting it. So that's cool. All right. Cool. Got the call letters.
To cease their pursuit of nuclear weapons.
They refuse to cease their pursuit of nuclear weapons. And all they want is an arsenal of nuclear weapons. The Democrats are good with that. They want to continue to enrich uranium in...
Okay, 890 WLS, Chicago.
And extend the range of their ballistic missiles.
Find out more at nhcs.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
We are Fox Sports 920 WOKY Milwaukee.
An iHeart radio station, guaranteed human.
Previously on the herd. Push rewind. Let's stop pretending LeBron.
So there you go, the big, not the Big Badger, Fox Sports, 920 WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You got the call letters, top of the hour. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock now. As you can see, I forgot to mention, there's a clock there, which is nice. So if you're logging stuff, always handy. Okay, let's keep going.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu praising President Trump for joining his country in attacking Iran. He spoke today as he toured the site in Israel hit by an Iranian strike. Netanyahu said they set out to protect themselves, but in so doing they protected many others. He said the tyrants of
930 WKBM, Sandwich, Illinois, Relevant Radio. A lot of news, Okay, gotta love it. A lot to report on, I guess. All right.
Sergeant Roderick Edmonds.
Yeah, like I got that pawn shop in. Not since I've been here. I've been here. No, again,
all I said is not since I've written.
WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Good music, good rock and roll music in the evening. Ozzy, Ozzy, Iron Man, Rockin. I caught that once. It was awesome. And then, of course, they play AC/DC and all the good stuff. All right.
45, Staff Sergeant Michael Oles will receive the award also posthumously for his actions in Afghanistan in 2013 when he coordinated the gallant defense of an enemy incursion.
Okay, 950. There's WNTD Chicago, Relevant Radio. Okay.
Vietnamese machine gun.
Try to get through the band.
Based on U.S. intelligence and an Israeli strike, and what he was referring to was that the Americans found out these senior Iranian leaders were meeting on Saturday morning, which is the first day of the work week.
WHA, Madison, Wisconsin, 970. I think it's NPR.
Expect a nighttime attack, but it was a daytime attack.
And then the ultimate thing.
And
it's the guy that's coming back from an injury, too. Right. And now all of a sudden you start to attack his knees. That's what you guys want to do? Yeah, it was a cheap play. He talked.
So 1000 WMVP, Chicago, Illinois, ESPN Radio.
It was a handful of other things that had happened earlier.
Cool little jingle. 1030 WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
That's mine. He took ZQL Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZQL Pure Z's are
WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
to help Mike get the sleep.
Music there's 1060 WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan. Motown music, 95 miles to the east. That's awesome. It's coming in pretty good. Liking that. All right, let's keep going here. All right, press hold.
Probably not going to be a guy you give up draft picks for. The Cowboys did. Right, like when an offensive coach, I mean, remember, Kevin
1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
50 yards without a practice.
912 WNWI, Oakland, Illinois.
A tener ese encuentro personal con nuestro Señor Jesucristo, los boletos pues también ya pueden prepararse para que los vayan adquiriendo, se organicen en familia, vayan todo el grupo.
So WXCS Chicago, that's a cool setup, loving it.
Después de un metanoia nunca más volvemos a hacer lo mismo, ya lo has dicho, estaremos escuchando los
about a dozen times by ballistic missiles, but I'm all good.
Okay, 1130 WISM, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Weekdays 6 to 9 on News Talk 1130 WISN.
I'm Anna Navarro.
Look yourself in the mirror, because that is not what's happening worldwide. This is a big moment. Of course, there could be issues, but we will cover those as well at 1-800-684-3110. If you want to be on the air, we got 3 lines still open for you. Again, 1-800-684-3110. The ACLJ were built for moments like this. We're working across the globe to make an impact. You know that. Our work international has been a huge part of the ACLJ. We always try to focus on it when we can. You need to get engaged. That's why we even have Jeff Balabon on from ACLJ Jerusalem.
1160, this is WYLL, Chicago, Illinois, Christian Radio. Something on 1170. Not sure. It's cool. Okay, so WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois, the Q. Always good music playing, right? Yeah, there's a squirrel on my radio. Yeah, dudes. Did I even tune it in? I didn't tune it in yet. Let's tune it in. There it is. I can just do it visually. Look at that. Pretty close. It's like almost dead on. There we go. That looks pretty balanced. Okay, so I can't overrun the music there. It's WRTO, Chicago, Illinois. Okay, let's keep going.
Para el 1-0 del Cruz Azul. Después Cruz Azul tuvo oportunidades por todo lado.
1220 WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois.
Pegó en el palo.
This commercial hybrid seed corn, certainly a creation that must make the top 10 agricultural inventions of our time. My goodness. He called that variety the Copper Cross. How about that? Henry Wallace was the editor of Farm Journal at that time, and later in life...
WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin, an agro station.
Franklin Roosevelt. Man, what a life the guy had. Today, Pioneer Seed is produced, grown, and...
Il papà come è nato è stato trovato sotto un cavolo ed il nonno sotto un fiore in giardino.
WSBC, Chicago.
Accidenti, ma non è da...
Yeah, you put it underneath. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Then you're...
WSSP, Milwaukee.
Mine was there first, but then you don't have one, so then you're not arguing.
Country music, WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles away. That's a hard one to get in usually.
Major combat operations in Iran. This is getting real. To the people of Iran, the hour of your freedom is at hand.
1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Armed forces. This is 13. Madison, make us your #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart Radio app, powered by Gruber Law. One call,
Does it all. I think this is Evanston, maybe? WKTA. Okay, that's WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois. Sister station WSQR. Let me tune it in. There we go. I think I got it. Cool. Mute long press. Cool. This is The Beat. 1380 is WBEL, South Beloit. The Beat, mostly 90s, totally awesome. Yep, know that one by heart. Yeah, just discovering these radio stations and enjoying them. Love them. All right, let's kick this in. Long press. Okay, Inspiration Radio on 1390. Yeah, I'm picking up everything here. It's pretty nice. WGRB Chicago coming in great. Selectivity is great. Like I said, using the AGC really helps. And of course, the passive loop definitely, as you can see, is really separating nicely. Let's keep going. What do I want? I want to do mute. We're almost through. We're getting to the top of the band. Timeless Hits, yeah, I love this one. This is a good one. They have class reunion at 5 p.m. every day, which is pretty awesome during the week. Get a little information. They play 3 songs from a certain year, usually like the 60s and early 70s. I love it. They got news here too. I think this is 1410 over here, right next to it. Oh, I think I put it in headphone mode. You can see mute there. If you single press, there we go. So yeah, long press mutes it, and then if you just single tap it, you can change from speaker to headphone. I think I went to headphone, dude. Okay, you get the idea. Let's keep going.
Get out and participate in the event in any way that fits them. So it's a very inclusive event.
So WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
Help get our residents out, and then they participate in that one. Just picking up a little bit of WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois.
Capability to go far longer than that. We'll do it. Whatever somebody said today, they said, oh, well, the president wants to do it really quickly. After that, he'll get bored. I don't get bored.
WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
Anything, Mr. General, I think there's nothing boring about it.
Noise reduction really helps here. WRLL, Cicero, Illinois. And of course, you can adjust it if you have time, but I don't have a lot of time. Gotta finish this up. $14.80. Yeah, I'll pick up everything. Oh, we are. Oh, $14.90. Iron Country.
When you use an independent insurance agent, you get an expert who knows the...
So yeah, WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. Country music. Sweet.
...at the Sensor-Disky Insurance Agency to protect their homes.
1520. This is WLUV, Loves Park, Illinois. I think there's something on here. Do a pop-up.
Yeah, right. Now we got 4 Americans dead, 5 in critical condition.
more than 200 young people. I mean, we have struck we or Israel, one or the other.
1580 is WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin. Net noise reduction. Wow, you can really have a lot of fun with that. Yeah.
The gymnasium in Iran killed a whole bunch of young people there too.
락킹해 주십시오. 광야에서 이스라엘 백성들을 살려주시던 우리 조상들을 살려주시던 그 위대한 노뱀이시오. 나를 살려주십시오. 라고 기도했을 거야.
WCGO, Evanston, Illinois.
이단자들과
Might have been a signal back there. Let's check it out. 13. I don't know if we're going to pick that up. Whoa, it's really skipping ahead here. Hold on a second. Oh, just a hint of it. Music. The mighty KCJJ, Iowa City, Iowa. To the west, 175 miles, I think. Okay.
It does throw a lot of people off. So the church has come up with this phrase, Mysterium Iniquitatis.
This is Relevant Radio, WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin, 1640. Cool.
The mystery of iniquity, the inexplicable, profound, and irrational nature of evil, and its prevalence in the world.
They know somebody. Believe me, they got a big gauge out there as to who they're going to be looking at. But the term aggressive was used quite a bit in regards to the Green Bay Packers when it came to the offseason.
So the zone, WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin, 72 miles northwest. Okay, one more station and we're done.
They're going to bring in 3.
Wow. 42 million Americans, the vast majority of whom are children, cannot eat. Many of you all will be without health insurance. If you're not sick or you're poor, if you're housed, you're on the verge of being
So that's WBON, Chicago. So there we are. We're done. That's it. So this worked out pretty good. As you can see, you can play around a bit with the filters, with the noise reduction. There's a lot you can do. And at night, probably the synchronous detection as well on that mode. You could switch over to that. But like I said, in person, the light's pretty bright, unfortunately. But I like it when there's no light. It's like looks good. So yeah, 5-second delay. That's why I have to put it on. It works. It's just my one little major gripe. But hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you like these type of radios and want to see more, subscribe to the bell icon. Get notified of future videos. I'm trying to think about maybe doing some ham radio searching, because I pick up hams no problem with this thing. It's so easy. I mean, I just go into my channel memory, and I can just pick, I got some ham radio on there, like hams 80 meter, hams, I think I got 40 meter in there. I don't know what I got. Look, I think I do. Go down here and I can name them. So I named them hams, 40M. You get the idea, right? So it's a cool setup. You just go right to them. Yeah, I like that. But yeah, just a handy radio. So definitely worthy. 3, comment down below what you think about the new MLite-880. Is this something interesting to you? Do you like it? Because the DSP-2 is a cool radio. It's like around $400. So it's like, do you want to spend $400 or do you want to spend $180? To be honest with you, if you want to get your feet wet in SDR portability, this one's great. I mean, I'm glad they came out with this. They could change it up a little bit, a couple little things, but really they got a pretty decent thing going here. I like it. Let me know what you guys think. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.